Hi. Have you ever noticed how often we begin our sentences with the word so? Um, Give you an example. In an interview on NPR, you'll hear Terry Gross ask, where were you born? And the answer will be, so I was born in Salt Lake City. Well, tell me about what happened on that day. So the sun came up and we were already awake and something happened and we didn't know what to do. So we just figured it out. So I'm going to show you a thing I do because I've learned from my lessons, my mistakes. I've learned lessons from my mistakes. I am going through my greenware, smaller bowls, to load into the bisque kiln. And I wanted to point out that sometimes after trimming and you put them on the shelf, there will be these little ridges and burrs that you need to smooth out. What I do is use my fingerprint pads. I just go around like that. I'll take my fingernail and go around in case there's a little piece of crud stuck in that ridge. Oh, there's some right there. So I'm going to get rid of it. I make 2 marks. These are little, people think they're like cat paws, but they aren't. They're just my little mark. They're on every pot. There are 2, if I don't forget. And I'll smooth that off and smooth that off. I'll check this design line to make sure there's no crusties hanging out in there. And then finally, I'll go up to the lip and I'll just run my fingerprints around. And they can stack 6 high. There's a little stack of 3. I have 14 in the kiln now. 14 will fit on this 1 by 12 inch, 4 foot long, 48 inch long ware board, W-A-R-E. And wet, I can get 14 of these balls on here wet by throwing them, removing them with my fingers and just going down the board till it's full. 14. They dry. I can stack them. Well, you could stack them 6 high, no problem. People don't always realize that greenware can touch. There's no glaze on it, and then nothing's going to become vitreous. They're meaning melt. Nothing's going to melt. Mosquito. So yeah, I can get 14 on a layer in this 9.92 cubic foot Scott KM 1227-3 kiln. So hopefully I've gotten everything off of the pot before I glaze fire it. Once it's bisque fired, if there are little cruddy things on there, you can pop them off with a flathead screwdriver or a needle tool or your thumbnail. I don't recommend that, but if you don't address it before you glaze the pot, it'll be there forever. You could grind it, I guess, but then you're grinding glaze. I'll give you an example. Look at this. I missed one. That's going to be there forever. But it isn't pronounced. I barely feel it. It's not sharp. It's not going to catch on anything. And that could be a reminder, a little landmark for you. That's my bowl. Because they all sort of look alike. You know, each one's different. Here's another one. Different glaze. But I did a good job on this one. Yeah, so if you don't do it, shame on you. So that's the end of this video. So have a nice day. So, bye-bye.